Yay! Oh yeah,
The body shop.
we discussed last time that our info scroll ran out of characters.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, I did bring that up.
So I'm gonna try
Oh
and
god, baseball is moving.
yeah, it's because I'm taking out spaces where there didn't need to be spaces. I put like 57 spaces between the first one and the second one, so now it's slightly less.
That's on you, boo boo.
I know.
Hi.
And then we'll put
What's
that there, and I think that's gonna be good for right now. We'll see how that works.
I just want Ellie to know that in seeing titties in chat, I did cheer and applause.
This is true.
I feel like you need to know how excited I got.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time for titties.
Yeah.
If I made that joke to my girlfriend, she'd be like, "And you never will see them ever again." I'd be like,
Oh, 100%. If Nick said that to me, it's over.
"Oh hey, here she is. She just texted me. She knows."
She heard you were talking. You're talking shit.
I
You're
was
talking
watching your
shit.
stream.
A quick self-deprecating story about me. When I first started going out with my girlfriend, there was a point where it's like, it's 2 a.m. We probably should stop making out because we have to go to work in the morning. And so I was like, I have to figure out something to stop because if I don't stop us now, we will never stop. And I hate that I did this, but I looked at her and I go, "There you are, Peter." She was like, "Nope, never again. Goodbye." I was like, sacrifice.
Oh no.
Sacrifice must be made. I must sacrifice my Riz for my sleep.
Peter.
Peter, the horse is here.
Well, it was
Oh
more
my God.
the hook reference.
Right.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
you are, Peter.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You would
Well,
ex-
thank you
Hey,
guys.
you are.
Hello.
And now that's on the internet for everybody to know.
That's all right.
Clip it.
Don't do it.
Hello everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Age of Innovation, where we are either the hunted or the ones hunting. It is unclear, but maybe it's supposed to be that way.
No, we're the hunted. That's the name of the group.
Oh, right. Sure.
Maybe the hunting was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
season finale of Hazbin Hotel, everybody.
Oh no.
Hunter, I thought you said. My brain read that as I can't wait for Doc Brown to join the cast as their character.
Yes,
Like,
that's right.
Doc Brown is here.
Yeah, Doc Brown. But yes, we are excited for yet another fun session. Very quickly, next week we will not be having an Age of Innovation game because it will be Thursday and everybody will be doing their own shenanigans with people. Probably. So
Turkey!
Good luck, everyone.
good luck. May the odds ever be in your favor. Make sure you take that anti-sleeping pill thingy in case the turkey gets to you.
But that tryptophan, man, it really hits you.
Yeah.
Don't let Shannon get to you.
Don't let
Once you let her shenan once, she's gonna shenanigan.
Yup. What else? Oh yeah. So we'll have no game on Thursday. We'll probably play something on Tuesday, I'm sure. Thank you for those of you who hung out with us on our epic conclusion of Standard Procedure. As expected, it was exactly Standard Procedure, and it was great because I got to see Kindred's fear of death like right in his eyes as he realized he'd fucked up, and it was a great experience for me. And I will treasure that always because it doesn't always happen. But it was great. And then next Friday we will be having our next Star Wars game. So looking forward to that as we, edge a little closer to the end of the year. Just a little bit. Just getting a little closer, and a little closer, and a little closer.
I don't like that term anymore.
Why not? Why not?
Well,
It's fine. Adam's here, so we're gonna go now. All right, let's get this party started. Yahoo! Get out.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, aren't we all?
No, I'm
Doctor's in
good
the
for right
title.
now.
I'm in danger.
No, I'm good for this episode. My danger was previously.
Previously
Yeah,
on.
Demetrius
so you
is not in
think.
danger because his danger wants to have sex with him, I think. So I think he'll be fine.
No, that's not my. That one's danger.
I said Dimitri.
I
Oh,
think
sorry.
I think they just want to yowl in the alleyway like cats do. Sometimes you just need a good yowling.
Isn't
Yeah,
that?
like animals in heat often do.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, they just do it for fun, like a singing competition, right? Right, guys?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
As a theater kid, no singing competition is not without its sexual components.
Beautiful.
Rule 1 of theater school: all songs are sex and power. Welcome to Age of Innovation.
This is my TED Talk.
There's a reason why Cat the musical is a thing.
Yeah, indeed.
I just resist
Last we left off, this band of intrepid heroes has
Heroes.
has found
Gunslinger.
themselves here in Milan, shortly before the coronation of one unknown man by the name of Napoleon. As a quick throwdown of events, let's see. Dimitri went to work, Ezra went to work, Oren went to work. Everything happened exactly as expected.
Go to work.
Everyone had everybody had a great day at work. Ezra checked out saying checked out some soldiers sounds wrong, but examined some soldiers, and then made a new friend, hereto forced upon assistant by the name of Lorcan, one of the Black Band, a curious outfit inside of Napoleon's army, who seemed to be operating outside of the normal military regime. This individual, while scoffing at Ezra's invitation for General Garreau to go and have a drink, just said that
I will court this villain.
I'll take you up on that offer, and they are to have beverages hence presently. We had Oren, who went to work, delivered his goods as he was supposed to, had a conversation with his coworker Luca, questioned him about why he would not want to work for some of the people that are coming in to town, particularly these soldiers and such. If he could get in good with the current regime, then perhaps he could, bring Luca with him. There was also some question as to why Jacobo had not come and paid Oren for his fight winnings as of yet.
My money.
Which then Oren, as he was leaving and having himself some private time across Milan, which also sounds awful after I said it, but it was more of like quiet time, meditative time. I don't know, however you want to put it. You went out and just hung out by yourself. You needed some me time. That's what it was. There, you needed me time. I don't know. Is that better?
Oh, wait, well.
Well, anyway.
All I know is that it involved me going into a back alley and doing some questionable events.
Yes, where you did witness two carriages pull up just outside of the Duomo to a very fancy private residence. Two carriages marked with MH.
Right, the Madhawks are here. Fuck, I forgot.
Yes, I went into a back alley and did questionable events after getting the attention of many men.
Yes.
He's doing the man's work.
God damn, Hunter, I love you.
Gotham needs.
You did try and phone your way into the building, but was foiled by some rather high rolls of disbelieving your rather questionable story. But it had some merit to it. It had some merit. It just they rolled higher.
A fucking 8-foot tall man. Like, I work in this house. Of
Yeah.
course, they'll be like,
Excuse me, I work here.
Just like that.
What do you do here? I pick things up. I put them down.
Yeah, exactly.
I work. I service this home and these people inside of it, whom I know personally.
You service the people?
Yeah, that's what Orin
I'll
does.
service you too if you follow
Only
me
in
into
the
this back alley.
Oh, in the alley. Yep, there you go. And then Dimitri also went to work, had himself a good shift, made some booze as one does, and then was I was gonna say hit up, but then was met up with this one Miles. I always forget his last name.
Morales.
Miles.
Thatcher.
Yes, Miles Morales.
Thatcher.
No, it's over here. Miles Reed. Miles Reed, a member of the Brotherhood of Blood, potentially.
Power.
And apparently another shifter who also shares feline qualities. In an effort to try and teach Dimitri a little bit about the hidden potential that he possesses, a test was made. He brought him out to a street where a street where he was given the scent of some rather peculiar blood, and then was asked a series of questions that led him to be able to sense something within the blood itself. And he realized after a few moments that he was able to sense the passing or a passing trail of both Orin and Senna.
Oh.
May I ask a clarification question?
Yeah.
He was able to do that even though I had my blood locket on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to ask.
There are like other elements to this, but before we continue with this current line of events,
Wordsmith.
Hey guys, it's me, Timeline, and here's my line of time.
Watching Disney Channel.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
I was like, I was like, that's the wrong.
And if you
You
look here,
guys-
you'll see lines. These are
Hey,
timelines.
You guys want to go into the bathroom and store some lines of time?
Oh my god. Okay.
Right here, this is a timeline, and then we have another timeline, and then this line also time.
I thought I looked down and just saw that Hunter put Prower again, but I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Senna,
Mhm.
we are gonna go slightly back in time to
Right.
earlier that day
Previous timeline.
in the previous timeline of this line of time.
How far back on the line?
Earlier in the day.
Okay, cool.
We get to the morning whenever you were gonna go take some of the samples of Dimitri's blood to the lab.
Yep.
You have probably not visited Milan before, but having studied a little bit of where like certain locations are, you know for sure where the safe houses are here within the city. And you make your way through the town. Let me pull up the map again. Okay. There it is. Starting nice and early in the morning, as people are going about their business. Is there one? I know you're making your way to the safe house. Is there anything in particular that you do on the way there, or you just go straight there? Or what are Senna's thoughts as you go that way? I guess.
I would like to just clock a couple of like safe buildings that I could go into if I ever need to on this way, like cafes or bakeries or
Yeah.
shops and stuff like that.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
15.
15? Okay. Well, I mean, you're going basically from 4, I think 2 is the one with the lap. Yeah, 2 is the one with the lap. So it's a very it's a pretty straightforward shot as you go. Basically, you're going north, east across town. Then it doesn't help that the street name changes at every other intersection. It seems like, even though it looks like it's the same street. So never mind that. I was gonna be like, yeah, you're just going up this one street, and I was like, oh, and here it's called this, and here it's called this, and here it's called this. But yeah, you as you travel up this road, you can find a couple of spots that would be easy to lose the tail on or in potentially, whether it be a restaurant or a store. Many of the buildings here have a front entrance and then have a back entrance that leads out into an alley. So you know that any number of one of these stores you could probably navigate through quickly and then be able to head out the other side if you needed to make a getaway. Getting to about a halfway point, or just past halfway point, as you are walking here, you hear like another pair of footsteps that kind of come up and match yours, and you casually looking over your shoulder, you see Zenakule is keeping like a couple of steps back while she has her parasol out and like a bundle of stuff under her arm, and she's just pretending to, she's not like following you per se, but she's like minding her own business, going in the same direction as you. You get to the safe house, which most of these safe houses are like repurposed empty large apartments that are part of like a larger apartment building or whatever. So as you get to the door, she like she in the Italian tells you, oh, excuse me, as she like tries to go inside the door, and you hold the door open. Yeah, she closes her parasol and then says thank you, and then like moves past as you give one last look out over your shoulder. Give me another perception check.
What's my lightning? Perception. 23.
23. Nice. Okay, you do look out just quickly, your eyes scanning the crowd. You do see a couple of pairs of Napoleonic soldiers that are either standing at attention as like street guards sort of thing, or are walking through the city in formations of like 6 or more. But no one seems to be paying you any attention as you go into this building and then begin to climb up the stairs as you go on up to the door. Closing the door behind you as you get inside and locking it. Zenakule is already inside and putting a bunch of these rolled up pieces of fabric into like little cubbies. Sorry that I did not say goodbye to you earlier. I had to meet a man at the dock for some samples, part of the job. What are your plans for today?
He'll pull out the vials, or sorry, the vial of Dimitri's blood. I'm going to be working on finding more information about his blood and see if I can help or with his situation. Dimitri.
Dimitri. Oh, Oh.
There's properties in the chimeric blood that, at least in the transformative one that he holds, that have different properties than what we've seen in the chimeras. So I'm gonna see if there's something I can do to find not a cure, but at least for now, try to understand it a little better.
Do you require any assistance?
No, it's fine. If you're busy, then no. If not, I'd be happy to have you here.
I can manage to stay around for a little while, just to keep an eye on things, to make sure that you are safe. She just takes a couple steps closer to you and, like, in a whispered tone, I am not entirely comfortable with the situation we have found ourselves in. This
He puts the
court-
vials away.
This courting of 2 of our members so far by this organization. The fact that they have found 2 of us, perhaps without knowing that they have found 2 of us. At least so far, we hope. And 2 of our youngest members at that.
Are there not weren't they given devices that are supposed to block or nullify
Yes.
Ulfric ability?
They work great when we remember to wear them.
Unfortunately, I believe that these items came too late. We started the application after they had already been sussed out.
I see.
Now it is a dangerous game of remembering to make sure that we are constantly wearing them. If either Dimitri or Oren, if their scents change between visits, it could lead to some sort of suspicion.
Then they should no longer wear the lockets.
Just in case.
But just in case, I think it would be too suspicious for those who are courting them to notice the difference. Why has that changed? So,
with the studies that you have conducted before to aid them in their recovery, the ones who are capable of infecting with the plague, were they all these Redcoats people as well, or were they members of the other clan, this Cult of Fear?
I'd like to say that they both have the capability. Cult of Fear was able to infect some of our own in this group, and whatever this courting situation is with Oren in a couple of weeks, I believe will be something similar. I'm not entirely comfortable with both of them being in this situation, but it is the one solid lead that's got them closer to the enemy, but perhaps a little too close.
Well, let us try and see what we can find with your experiments then. Perhaps it will aid us in finding an extra escape if we are cornered into something that, or if they are cornered into something that they do not wish to go through with.
At least, Orin, if something does happen to him and he does not want it, if it's done without his consent, perhaps this research can help him remove that. So, Dimitri was born with it. I don't want to mess with that.
When you say when it was done without his consent in it, you have a brief flash of a memory of a man in a room staring at you through a glass wall. You can hear the labored breathing, the nostrils flaring, the black veins going across his skin. And then you snap back to the present moment.
Yes.
You tell me what to do, Doctor, and I will do my best to be the best assistant you have ever had.
I need to separate the blood. So we'll begin on that. He's gonna search around for.
Oh yeah, you have like the little.
I'm just gonna.
You have a little there. You go to the room that has the What is the word I'm looking for? The lab. Oh my God. Okay, as you go over to the room with the lab and you begin to work your experiments, go ahead and make me an investigation roll using your proficiency and with advantage because you do have the help action.
With the proficiency, so then it is 20 total.
20 total, and with advantage.
With advantage.
Okay. 20 total. Nice. Spending a good couple of hours using this lab is nowhere near as advanced as the lab back in the Priory that you had been working with. This is a field lab, so it's made more for definitely smaller and more simpler experiments and such. You do find, however, after some extraction and breaking down into base components, which Zenekule, while more of an abjurer than a transmuter, is able to kind of help you create small, very complex lattices of like shield work to kind of keep and move things at bay as it separates.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that's actually the fact that she's an abjurer is kind of perfect. So,
yeah. On top of constantly re-upping and maintaining a very complex shield / mage armor on the both of you in case anything does go wrong. Yep. In this work, because the you did meet the DC required to find stuff, you find that with Dimitri's blood there is indeed something similar to a plague-like structure. It is, as has been, not necessarily theorized because there has been studies on shifters before, but this kind of just more confirms with more recent understanding that shifters have a form of the plague that they themselves can manipulate instead of it being a secondary organism or a secondary force that enacts a will on the body, the shifters are able to control it themselves, hence being able to come in and out of a shifted animal form.
Could I interpret whether this is symbiotic, where the plague inside is just giving will to the host, or is it like the person is in themselves the plague?
I would say it's more the former.
Okay.
It doesn't exert a will over the host. The will of the host is what exerts it. So whereas in every other instance of the plague being like its own entity, reshaping the makeup and structure of the creature that it's absorbing, this doesn't have that will. So it's almost like I guess it's almost like a robot that doesn't have a program built into it already. It is just it is able to be puppeted and moved by the person versus its pre-programmed set of instructions. If that makes sense.
Relating this to Esh's situation where his tattoos slowly kill him, right?
Yeah.
That was the understanding.
That
this would be
go ahead.
No, this would be like in this situation with that creature, this symbiote is more parasitic, but for Dimitri it's benign and he's able to control it.
Correct.
And then they would be totally separate entities though, right?
They are we're gonna say that this takes some good course of the rest of the day to kind of try and study this, and you're gonna have to kind of run more tests on Dimitri himself and probably ask him a little more in-depth questions when it comes to how he transforms and stuff like this. But from what studies you have seen, from what information you have accessible to you, it seems like they are still enough of one entity. It's just that the watered down version of the plague that the shifter has seems to allow for their total control. There is no network of communication to other shifters. At least not that you're aware of. In Esh's case, his plague is constantly trying to overtake and rewrite his body, and it was more the work of the tattoos on his back that kept it from absorbing him. So it was more active in that sense. It was trying to reprogram his body to do whatever it wanted, but whatever work that Alder had made, and you have already studied enough about it over those years, it created a barrier, basically, just like an abjurer's shield is like the barrier between the target and whatever incoming harm. That same abjuration was used to keep his DNA from melting down into black goo. And it was that delicate process of the removal of that shield and the gathering and separation that allowed you guys to be able to pull it from his body to begin with. A very extreme version of what you had done to help Ezra with his I'll say infection, but yeah, infection. That one time he had the cold. He got the sniffles.
Okay. When that little oopsie occurred.
Yeah, just like that time.
So, okay, this one is... Could I presume that a similar abjuration work or magical like interference could help with the controlling of a symbiote like Dimitri's?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again.
Could I assume that could I try to work on that Alder's abjuration work that had been done on Esh could similarly be done to a symbiote like the one that Dimitri has?
I see.
In the case of
potentially
trying to help Orin, if
right
does that.
If something happens, I think the key to that would be getting getting a sample from someone who has been infected.
Yep.
Versus Dimitri, who apparently seems to have been born with that condition.
Okay, so then I need to find Wolf Boy, who's not.
Or something. Yeah.
You're gonna make one of these fuckers bleed.
And this is above table. Don't I already have that from before? With the flashback that we just had?
Not a shifter.
Okay.
Not in the same way, because that was a shifted individual, but that was done on the scale that Ezra had been infected. It was the newer strain of things, not this watered.
Yeah, that was an abomination.
Okay.
Contamination level 2, baby.
I have a mission for Dimitri then.
Which I think at some point during the afternoon while you are studying, there are various. Oh yes, you hear from Orin through the Spy's Murmur a interaction with a guard that everybody else heard as well. About attending to these individuals who had arrived in Milan, who appeared to be Madhawks.
Okay.
So at some point in the afternoon, while you're doing some study and some research, all of a sudden your Spy's Murmur goes off as you are being broadcast all of those goings on, as far as that there are these people that have the Madhawk crest. They are staying over by the Duomo, which is like the one of the larger cathedrals in Milan. They're staying there, and his attempt at trying to get in there, but then not being able to do that. After which, I think he had said he was going to go meet up with Ezra, I think, at the bar, is what the two of you were going to go do.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll get to end up at the bar eventually.
Yeah, and then Dimitri had gone out on his outing, on his play date, with the other tiger. With Tony the Tiger. It was like two Tony the Tigers walk into a bar.
Wow.
not the one that would treat you right from Zootopia.
Yeah. Actually, that's hilarious. they both look exactly the same somehow.
I forgot about that meme was sent last week, and it's still funny.
Yeah. We get to see all of them again next week. Maybe we'll see. So there's got to be some tigers in it next week. Zootopia 2 comes out next week.
I haven't seen Zootopia 1.
I was so confused because I was like, next week is Thanksgiving. Are you having Thanksgiving with tigers?
That's what I was thinking.
I was so confused.
Yes,
do you eat tiger on Thanksgiving? That's so cool.
No.
Illegal.
I just go eat turkey in a room filled with tigers.
Just real quick, they missed an opportunity to call it Two-topia.
Oh no.
Yeah. True.
Zootopia, Tutopia. Okay. Beautiful. So, Senna, as Zenakule has assisted you for a good while, eventually winds up falling asleep while you're doing some reading, wakes up again, and then says she is going to go finish the last of her errands for the day, leaving you in the lab by yourself. What are you going to do?
I want to get an espresso.
Okay, so go to the bar
Has
also.
espresso been invented yet? Actually,
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, coffee's been around for a long time, so
what been invented?
espresso.
In Italy.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been invented. Yay! 1884. Okay, so I go get an espresso.
Can I
No.
have a cafecito,
Wait,
por favor?
1884?
Yeah, I was about to say.
1884.
We're in
Ooh.
1805,
It's
so no.
1805.
Oh no!
So you can get coffee,
Oh,
just not
Just
espresso.
espresso.
Yeah,
It's now
the
canon
steam
Santa
engine.
will
I
And,
think it was
espresso.
18. What was it? You're thinking it was like the 1890s that we were in?
yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah, 1805.
All right.
You get
But-
a little bit of technology, and suddenly
Yeah.
you're like,
Just
we're
a
100
bit.
years in the future.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, the steam engines and stuff are still, in their prototype stages. We don't even have trains yet.
Yeah.
We're still a couple years away from that.
Planes are
and
invented
trolleys.
like last weekend.
Depends on how well things go for Orin and Dimitri with these cult guys. You might invent trains a lot sooner.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh no! Damn. Yeah.
Thank you, that's my time.
I actually had to think about that. Wow.
Yeah, same. I was like, "Arr." Oh. Okay, so you're gonna go
To be
get.
honest, I
You
got
still don't
nothing.
get it? It's fine.
Y'all, my brain is like less than one brain cell right now.
What is a saucy connotation of a train?
Mhm.
Okay.
Thomas.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Thomas. Wow, that's the part that gets me. Great.
That's wild.
Thomas.
Anyway, choo choo. Yeah, exactly, LV. Anyway, enough about luau's. We move to okay, so Senna, you're gonna go meet up with them. They can have their oh god. Not Thomas, the hunk engine. All right, so you're gonna go meet up with Ezra and Orin at the bar. They can have their booze, you can have some coffee, because you are that kind of animal, if you want. Is that what you want to do, Senna?
Espresso
I want
martinis.
coffee and like some bread. I think that would be great. I deserve
Yeah.
Not at my bar.
it.
Not at my bar. Well, that's okay, because Dimitri's still out on prowling on the town anyway, so he'll be done
I have
shortly.
the coffee machine, don't worry.
He's trying to find that train we're talking about.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, because they were supposed to go get some really fancy wine at one of the little hidden
Oh.
establishments that
I don't know. I feel like he's out there hunting for that pussy. So
he's
No,
hunting
he's
with
got it.
that pussy. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Senna, you doesn't take you long. You're able to find both Ezra and Orin at were you gonna go to Dimitri's place of employment or just pick up spot?
I was just gonna go to like any place to just to head back.
I think the plan was to go because we thought Dimitri would be working there, but he's not. So
Yes. That's right. Okay.
And then aside from that, Chris had talked about how I could go to the to her place, to his place of employment to maybe sign up and apply for it. So
Yes.
how late in the day would it be at this point?
I believe the Orin thing was late afternoon. So just
Cool.
before sunset. So
Tomorrow.
yeah. Probably would be your best bet. I mean, Ezra's probably already off of work by now anyway, so.
yeah, I'm done.
But you have done a
Okay.
fair amount of work and research to get the information that you have. So it was one of those very easy to get lost in the day, and all of a sudden you're like, oh gosh, the sun's going down.
Okay.
Sun's getting
yeah,
real low.
I'll head back to. Oh yeah, I'll get coffee and some bread, and I'll head back to our normal safe place just to meet up with everyone.
Okay. Orin, you had gone to go meet up with Ezra. What are you guys doing once you get there?
Sorry. Repeat.
Touch base.
Touch base. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
No,
It's
you're
okay.
No, I thought so. We're going to the bar and we're just touching. I mean, last thing I did was run down the alleyway trying to find
Jacobo.
Jacobo, and I did not find him, and so I screamed the thing. So yeah, I think I just go back to the bar.
Okay.
I
I mean-
that feels like what the plan was.
Yeah.
Once you are there, once you have met up with Ezra, we'll say that you have met up with Ezra by now.
Ah, perfect.
It's me, Ezra.
Sorry, I've never met you before. I have no idea what
Nice to meet you, I'm Ezra.
Hi.
Okay. So what?
Right.
Touch
Oh,
base.
sorry. Okay. So,
The Maddox are here.
the Maddox are here, and
What are we gonna do about that?
I don't know. I mean, I couldn't really get in. I was about to try to bring a bunch of men into a back alley, and that didn't work. And then I tried to get in somehow, and that didn't work. And then, I thought that was a bad idea because then I had a moment where I remembered you guys said if you come across the Madhawks, don't. And so I didn't. And so
Smart man. They have guns.
I mean, so
I
you were fine.
can catch bullets. Can you
So
catch
can I.
bullets?
With
Define.
with my very hard chest.
No. Catch might be the wrong word there, my friend. Point stance.
Look, all I'm saying, if you threw a knife at my pecs right now, I could stop it with my pecs.
Do it.
I'm not gonna
I've had a
throw a
little
knife
bit-
at him in his public bar, but
Look,
I am
I've had a little bit to
considering
drink
it.
since we got here, so
Well, yes, I think we should stay far away, but it is interesting that they are here, and I wonder what their intentions in this city are.
I mean, probably something to do with Napoleon and warmongering.
And they're correct me if I'm wrong. They're arms dealers, right?
Mhm.
By the known
Yep.
arms dealers,
Correct.
unknown plague dealers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I guess it would be great business to supply the Napoleon army, but their dealings with the plague, as we learned through Esh, is what I'm more concerned about,
Right.
because we now have two separate people trying to infect you two, and now we have the Madhawks here who seem really hell-bent on infecting people and learning about that.
Another thing that I did notice is that just from the carriage that they had, they also were really smelly, just like Esh. So
Oh
some
my
weird-
god, not true.
so
Definitely
smelly.
false.
And,
Definitely false.
You could tell right from the carriage, just the worst smelling people.
Hey, smell does not entirely dictate someone's
Well, I mean, I thought it was genetic because it's based off of how bad Ash smells.
no.
You're gonna get beat up, and I'm not gonna save you.
It's okay. He can catch bullets.
Apparently.
A couple times.
Fuck you, Orin. There we go. There it is in the
There
chat.
it is.
Well, I don't necessarily fuck with that part of the logic, but it is good to know that they are here because we can prepare for that. I don't know how, because I don't know what they're doing, and we don't know how much they know of the plague, based other than that it exists.
Mhm.
Say, it's good to know. I'm wondering if maybe they'll try to get more members of the army infected before this, but they've already got the successful cult members here, so I don't know.
Well, what about on your front? You went to go check out the army. Were there any weird interactions you've had?
Well, I met the general, as you
That's-
heard.
That's right. Sorry, it was in between all of the other things I was running into.
But that seems to be the extent of my dealings with him. He seems to have sent his Hamilton level right hand man to come deal with me instead of coming himself.
Sorry, are you talking about the American Secretary of State?
Yeah, we're still not over it, so.
That's weird.
It was only a couple years ago, a couple decades
It
ago.
was like literally like not that long ago.
Wait, did the Revolutionary War end while
Yeah.
I was in my coma?
No.
No.
No, okay. I forgot which year specifically I was out for, and I was like, did I miss the end of the war? Ezra
No.
missed his country losing?
No,
God,
but
that'd be funny.
I did miss my country being taken over by your country while I was in jail. So
Well, we do tend to do that. Don't take it personally.
Oh my
We are
God.
the best. If Napoleon has his way, then oof, we'll see where that goes.
No more we are being German.
that won't go bad in 100 and something years.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine that country ever doing anything of substantial and of worth.
I mean, they just
I
live
can't
in like.
imagine that country doing anything of note in our
I
history.
mean, all they do is just drink a bunch of beer and sing songs in really tight clothing and overalls, right?
And they love the circus.
They love the circus.
And they love those freaks in the circus.
Let's see how many
Notoriously-
awful things we can say about random people.
Anyway, as you
We
have
are
spun
banned.
as you have spun violently out of control.
Also, I have probably by this point drank all of Dimitri's stock.
Yeah, it's fair. I think we should.
Because we don't have cell phones. I'm getting the call right now.
It's the spies, Berber.
You just get hey more.
Go on.
I think
Yeah.
it's in our best interest to keep an ear out for the Madhawks, but keep our distance from them best we can, and really focus in on the fact that the cult wants you to join them. The fact that Dimitri's being courted by some sexy cat man in a fucking back alley.
Right? How is that fair? Because like he gets the sexy cat man who's like all into him, and I get the dog that's basically trying to use me as a rag doll.
This
That I
is
have to choke.
these two images are literally the same thing.
And I'm
Everyone has their kinks, Orin. Don't
And I
yuck
have to-
someone else's yum.
I have to choke out a gigantic wolf man, and he gets to go to the opera.
Cats are more refined creatures. Dogs are, well, dogs.
Folks.
So clearly you picked the wrong animal.
I didn't pick shit. I got thrown into. All right.
I'm going to get Senna to come join me at the clinic tomorrow and see what we can do for you if working with that one cultist member, because here's the problem. No one who works for Napoleon that is definitely in this cult is ill enough to require any sort of physical checkup, and they're like really proud of that. So I'm having an issue getting them to come to me. But I'm hoping that maybe having that guy as a right hand, we might be able to finagle something
Right.
to maybe get some sort of sample off of him when he's not paying attention. And then Senna can use that to try to fix or prevent any nonsense from happening to you.
Right.
I'm trying to court the general in a sense of like get him away privately and see what I can glean from him. But
Right.
he is a stingy, stingy individual.
Yeah. You know, we're not the best at like this espionage stuff. I mean,
Speak for yourself. No one knows I'm here.
Here's the thing: they just think I'm so stupid that I couldn't possibly be part of a group. So
Yeah.
So I guess they're not entirely off.
Well, it's again, you and Dimitri are still babies in the fold. It's easy to hunt a baby.
Just a baby.
Have you done that
That's
before?
why people keep stealing candy from them.
Rewind. Have you hunted a baby before?
No, but I've hunted. And the younger animals in the pack are usually the ones that end up foolishly getting separated from the group.
Well,
As you
Young
think about,
and the
as you say this,
It's
as you're
young-
like, wait, where's Dimitri right now?
You say that like it's it's usually the young and the weak, and I know for damn sure that you and Dimitri are not weak, so it has to be because you are young and inexperienced.
Right.
Do you think if Esh was here, if someone far more experienced than us was here with us, he'd let Dimitri go to that opera alone?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Speaking of plans of going places alone, what should I do? What should I be looking for information-wise when I'm with the very happy puppy?
Well, whatever Dimitri's doing is working. I think if we're assuming that they think you're stupid, I think we play into that.
Right.
Ignorance is bliss.
Okay.
And the dumber you act, the more things they'll have to explain to you. And then the more things we can learn from them explaining things to you.
So I do want to just posit an idea. What happens if I'm so stupid that I frustrate them and then they just eat me?
Well, I like to think that you could take them.
Remember how I fought one of them one-on-one and had to choke him out to win?
Fair. But were you not being sort of stingy with your abilities on that fight?
No, I was giving it my all. The only
Oh,
thing I didn't
God.
have, the only thing I didn't use was the astrocyte.
Good God. All right. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you can't take them. But
I love that you think that I had more in the tank. I mean, here's the thing. I could have kept going at that pace for a while, but it wasn't like I was like, oh, I'm saving my secret weapons.
fair.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, then I expect you to gauge what level of ignorance is bliss before it turns into frustration.
Right.
What's your wisdom score at? On a scale of 1 to 20, how's your wisdom?
It's 14.
All right. Okay. Yeah,
It's all right.
it's all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
The door to the bar opens and Senna walks in with his like little coat and his like collar that comes up to here, the little semi fancy ruffle that's probably a little flattened just over time. Has the gloves and takes the gloves off. You start looking around, Senna, and you can see Ezra and Orin sitting in a corner table.
I popped my wrist doing that.
He's
My fucking arm falls off.
Ooh.
He's gonna like just kind of wave to them. But is this the kind of bar that has like waitresses going around?
Yeah, there's
Or
servers.